We've all been there, a little unprepared, maybe for a meeting or a presentation or a test, and you go into it flying by the seat of your pants. But where that expression come from, well, it's time for...
What in the Word?
Flying by the seat of your pants comes from the early days of aviation, before we had the navigation technology that planes use today. Pilots had to feel the balance and tilt of the plane, kind of like you do when you're riding a bike. On some of the earliest flights, the pilot flew in the prone position, meaning lying down on his stomach. But from that position, it's harder to see around the aircraft, so pilots switched to sitting. That way they could see and feel the movement of the plane as they flew, and just figure it out as they went. No one illustrates this better than Douglas Corrigan. A pioneering pilot in the 1930s, he requested permission to fly nonstop from New York to Dublin, Ireland. But the American aviation authorities denied his request, saying his rickety plane was not fit for the transatlantic flight. So he planned a route to California. But when he took off from New York, he headed east, out over the Atlantic Ocean. 28 hours later, he landed in Ireland. Corrigan claimed that he didn't realize he'd gone the wrong direction and even asked the airport workers where he was. But the American aviation authorities did not buy his story and suspended his pilot's license. He had to return to the US by boat, but 1 million New Yorkers welcomed him home with a ticker tape parade. A newspaper headline read, "Corrigan flies by the seat of his pants." Corrigan's journey was remarkable and reckless. He'd installed extra fuel tanks that blocked the view out the front of the aircraft, and the cabin door was held shut with cable wire. Corrigan's provisions for the 28-hour trip? 2 chocolate bars, 2 boxes of fig bars, and a quart of water.
What in the Word?